The early weeks of 2025 brought a scene of unimaginable devastation to the iconic landscape of Los Angeles. The city, known for its glitz and glamour, was suddenly shrouded in a thick, choking smoke that obscured its famous skyline. Fueled by powerful Santa Ana winds and tinder-dry conditions, wildfires erupted across the region, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. These winds, notorious for their intensity, turned small sparks into raging infernos within minutes, making containment efforts nearly impossible. From the canyons of Malibu to the foothills of Pasadena, flames consumed homes, businesses, and precious natural habitats. Entire communities were reduced to ashes, and the once vibrant landscapes were transformed into charred wastelands. The familiar glow of the Hollywood sign was replaced with the ominous orange hue of a city under siege. The iconic symbol of dreams and aspirations now stood as a stark reminder of nature's unforgiving power. The speed and ferocity of the fires were breathtaking. In mere moments, entire neighborhoods were engulfed, leaving residents with little time to flee. Driven by wind gusts exceeding 70 miles per hour, the flames jumped freeways and fire breaks with ease, overwhelming even the most seasoned firefighters. The relentless winds carried embers miles away, igniting new blazes and compounding the chaos. As neighborhoods were evacuated and iconic landmarks threatened, the world watched in horror as the City of Angels found itself battling a relentless inferno. Families were torn apart, and the sense of loss was palpable. The fires, a stark reminder of the increasing threat of climate change, would leave an indelible mark on the landscape and the soul of Los Angeles. The aftermath was a haunting vision of blackened earth and skeletal remains of what once was, a testament to the destructive force of nature and the urgent need for action against climate change. January 10, 2025, marked the beginning of the nightmare. It was a day like any other, with the sun rising over the serene Verdugo Mountains, casting a golden hue over the landscape. But beneath this calm exterior, a disaster was about to unfold. A downed power line in the Verdugo Mountains ignited the first spark, a seemingly small incident that would soon spiral out of control. The spark quickly grew into an uncontrollable blaze, spreading with alarming speed through the dry brush and vegetation. Within hours, two more fires erupted near Malibu and Pasadena, fueled by the relentless Santa Ana winds. These winds, notorious for their dry and powerful gusts, turned the fires into raging infernos. By January 12th, all three fires had merged into a massive firestorm, stretching for miles across Los Angeles County. The sky turned an ominous shade of orange, and the air was thick with smoke and ash. Mandatory evacuations were ordered for over 200,000 residents as the fires advanced on residential areas. Families hurriedly packed their belongings, leaving behind homes and memories, unsure if they would ever return. Firefighters from across the state and beyond poured into Los Angeles, battling tirelessly to contain the blaze. Their efforts were nothing short of heroic, as they faced extreme conditions and long hours on the front lines. Despite their heroic efforts, the fires continued to rage for days, fueled by dry brush and propelled by the relentless winds. The situation seemed almost hopeless, as the flames consumed everything in their path. The situation remained critical for over a week, with firefighters finally gaining the upper hand by January 18th. Their relentless determination and coordinated efforts eventually paid off, bringing the devastating fires under control and preventing further destruction. As the smoke began to clear, the true extent of the devastation became horrifyingly clear. The LA wildfires of 2025 claimed the lives of 37 people, making it the deadliest wildfire in the city's history. Thousands more were left injured, displaced, or suffering from smoke inhalation. The fires consumed over 150,000 acres of land, reducing homes, businesses, and critical infrastructure to ashes. The economic impact of the fires was staggering. Early estimates placed the total cost of the damage at over $50 billion, making it one of the costliest natural disasters in U.S. history. Businesses were destroyed, tourism ground to a halt, and the cost of rebuilding infrastructure was immense. The fires served as a stark reminder of the vulnerability of even the most prosperous cities to the destructive forces of nature. As the fires raged, a massive mobilization of emergency personnel swung into action. Thousands of firefighters, police officers, and paramedics from across California and neighboring states rushed to Los Angeles to assist in the desperate battle. Utilizing water-dropping helicopters and bulldozers, they worked tirelessly to contain the blaze and protect lives and property. The response extended far beyond the front lines. The Red Cross and other relief organizations established emergency shelters for displaced residents, providing food, water, and medical care. Donations poured in from across the country and around the world as people rallied to support the victims of the disaster. The outpouring of support demonstrated the resilience of the human spirit and the power of community in times of crisis. Section 5. Picking up the pieces. The immediate aftermath. In the immediate aftermath of the fires, the task of recovery seemed daunting. The air was thick with smoke, and the landscape was scarred with the remnants of the inferno. Thousands of residents were left homeless, their lives upended by the disaster. Yet, even amidst the devastation, the spirit of resilience began to emerge. The first priority was to ensure the safety and well-being of those affected by the fires. Search and rescue teams combed through the rubble, searching for survivors and recovering the deceased. Emergency shelters provided temporary housing, food, and medical care for those who had lost their homes. The process of assessing the damage and beginning the long road to recovery had begun. Section 6. Rebuilding lives from temporary housing to long-term solutions. As the immediate crisis subsided, the focus shifted to providing long-term support for those affected by the fires. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, and other governmental agencies stepped in to provide financial assistance for temporary housing, medical expenses, and the rebuilding of homes and businesses. The road to recovery was long and arduous. Many faced the daunting task of rebuilding their lives from scratch. The emotional toll of losing loved ones, homes, and possessions was immeasurable. Yet, amidst the challenges, stories of hope and resilience emerged. Neighbors helping neighbors, communities coming together to support those in need, and the unwavering spirit of Angelenos shone through the darkness. Section 7. Stronger Together, Community Resilience and Support Networks. The LA wildfires of 2025 revealed the best of humanity. In the face of unimaginable loss, the community rallied together, demonstrating extraordinary compassion and resilience. Nonprofit organizations, community groups, and volunteers mobilized to provide essential services, emotional support, and hope to those affected by the disaster. From food banks and clothing drives to mental health counseling and legal aid, support networks emerged to address the multifaceted needs of the community. The spirit of volunteerism was inspiring, with people from all walks of life donating their time, resources, and skills to help their neighbors in need. Section 8. LA Rising, a vision for a more resilient future. As Los Angeles rebuilt, a renewed focus on sustainability and disaster preparedness emerged. City planners, architects, and community leaders worked together to develop innovative strategies to mitigate the risks of future wildfires and create a more resilient city. New building codes were implemented, emphasizing fire-resistant materials and defensible spaces around homes. Investment in early warning systems, improved forest management practices, and community education programs became priorities. The tragedy of the 2025 wildfires served as a catalyst for change, prompting a collective commitment to building a safer and more resilient Los Angeles for future generations. Section 9. Conclusion: Hope endures, even in the ashes. The LA wildfires of 2025 were a tragedy of immense proportions, leaving behind a trail of heartbreak and devastation. The flames consumed everything in their path, turning vibrant neighborhoods into desolate wastelands and leaving countless families without homes. Yet, even in the face of such adversity, the indomitable spirit of the human spirit shone through. The outpouring of support from people across the nation was overwhelming. Volunteers from all walks of life came together to provide aid, setting up donation centers and offering a helping hand to those in need. The tireless work of first responders who risked their lives to battle the inferno cannot be overstated. Their bravery and dedication were a beacon of hope amidst the chaos, showcasing the best of humanity in the darkest of times. The unwavering resilience of the community demonstrated the power of hope and unity in overcoming even the most daunting challenges. Neighbors helped neighbors, clearing debris and beginning the long process of rebuilding. The sense of solidarity was palpable, as everyone worked together towards a common goal. As Los Angeles rebuilds and recovers, the scars of the fires will remain as a reminder of the destructive forces of nature. These charred landscapes and burnt homes are a testament to the ferocity of the wildfires, but they also tell a story of survival and resilience. However, they will also serve as a testament to the unwavering spirit of the human spirit and the power of community. Community gatherings and tree planting events symbolize the beginning of a new chapter, one where hope and renewal take root. From the ashes of tragedy, a stronger, more resilient Los Angeles will rise, forever shaped by the lessons learned and the bonds forged in the face of adversity. The green shoots emerging from the burnt ground are a powerful symbol of rebirth, and the new homes being built stand as monuments to the enduring human spirit. Together, the community will celebrate their recovery and look forward to a brighter future.